Hello Sagittarius, this is a timeless reading for you. In the middle of your spread, we have the card Compassion, which is in connection with the card Love here. I feel like for most of you, even though we have all these hearts here, this is not necessarily about a romantic situation. I mean, it could be, but I feel this is more about some general compassion and love between people in general, between, it's something bigger, something worldly, something societal, just something regarding the entire humanity, but also spiritually. It's very relevant. It's a very profound and spiritual love that we have here with the compassion card. Like, this is one big heart, sharing love with all the smaller hearts. Actually, I should have drawn it differently. I should have also connected the small hearts with each other here. I forgot to do that. So you might get the point now. Like, this is just a network of divine and spiritual love. We also have blessing and white magic here. This is also a very spiritual card. So maybe at the moment you either don't want to think about too much about mundane things, or you are thinking a lot about mundane things, but you shouldn't. This is the focus of the reading. This is about spirituality here. You might soon experience some shifts on all levels in all areas of your life at once. Might be very core shaking, surprising, even shocking. If you are one of the people who is not willing to look at spiritual aspects of life, but this is the voice that's calling you, this is the path that's calling you. And I don't know, maybe I don't think if you are a convinced atheist and you think that everything that regarding spirituality is ridiculous, you would be watching this reading. I don't know, but just in case it is so, there is something here that will shake you to your core, and it will be very, very shocking. It can be shocking in a negative way, in a neutral way, in a very positive way, but it's ground shaking, and it has to happen so that you will open up to spirituality. For others who are already spiritual, there could be a realignment, a refocusing, reorientation in what you believe. Like, maybe you always felt there is something more. Maybe you even have some kind of spiritual gifts, but maybe you realize, oh, this and that spiritual gift, I might have used it in a little bit of a wrong way, or maybe I had some kind of wrong belief sets, which doesn't mean that spirituality itself is wrong. Maybe I just picked the wrong book or picked the wrong set of beliefs, and now I realize this can't be right. It suddenly feels very wrong to me. So there is this, what I mean, this reorganization with that. There is a lot of focus on your inner movement, your mental shifts, your mental orientation, your thoughts, your emotions. There is not a lot of focus here on external things in your reading. It's about seeing, feeling, understanding, about healing. It's about love and compassion. It's very simple, your reading. In the unconscious position, you have the integrity card, and this is funny. I feel like maybe, sometimes when we discover that, oh my God, maybe I completely thought wrong about someone or something. Oh my God, I was wrong about this and that. And then you catch yourself like how you were just wrong in your mind about someone or something. Then usually we want to feel ashamed. But I feel like you shouldn't. you will realize that even when you had some kind of wrong, in quotes, mindset about something, you were still living with integrity in a certain way. And maybe there was a profound reason why you had to have this, quotes, wrong belief set for a certain span of your life. Maybe it protected you from some traumatic memories. Maybe it was some kind of very heavy societal manipulation. Depending on where you grew up, maybe you grew up in a part of the world where something is very, very conventional and the whole society is being indoctrinated with some kind of fanatic beliefs, and then it's very hard for people to, escape from these beliefs and not believe in them. There could be so many reasons why someone can justify in front of her or himself that their beliefs were wrong for a certain time, and now they want to change what they believe in, or they have a very profound life-altering spiritual experience that will deeply demonstrate them that their beliefs, there was no truth to them, it was just a belief. And now they have a true experience. And this experience is so ultimate that it overthrows all kind of and erases all kind of thought patterns that you ever created in your mind. And you will not have to be ashamed, like, oh my God, for 10 or 15 or 20 years I believed in this and that, and now I see it can't be right, it can't be true, I was so wrong all the time. You will immediately understand why you had to believe, why you had to think this way. Yes, for a few of you with this pretense card, it could have been that you had to tell yourself something about something or someone so that you could feel strong, while you were actually feeling like you wanted to cry, but you had to function in society, you had to keep some kind of order in your life. You couldn't afford to break down and cry, so you had to keep up this certain belief in your mind and be a little bit pretentious. And that's not coming with any blaming, guilt, or shame, because we are all doing that to protect ourselves, to save ourselves. We sometimes tell ourselves some pretty beautifying lies, because otherwise life would be too hard sometimes. And the outcome is just love. It's self-love. It's also love towards other people. I don't think you have to love everyone, but maybe you will see some people in your environment with other eyes. Maybe people will start to misunderstand you less. Maybe you were someone who was being misunderstood a lot. Maybe it also means that you will suddenly change in what type of person you feel trust towards, to I mean, sometimes we're just picking the wrong people, not only in romantic situations, but also as friends or at work. Maybe we think, oh my God, this colleague could become my friend, but then you realize after a few months, my God, this person is so manipulative and I fell for it again. So that's what I mean. Like maybe you, due to this huge shift and realization, you will have this huge feeling of spiritual love inside of the core of your body. And this kind of love will also it will maybe radiate through your eyes, because we have an eye here, and you will also see if other people have this kind of love within their eyes. And if they don't have this kind of spiritual love within their eyes, you will not fall for any of their manipulation again, and you will be very intuitively capable of picking out people who have this kind of radiance in their eyes. Oh my God, I just found it so hard to express that. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have acceptance. And I don't feel like necessarily there's something you have to accept. I think acceptance will just come in effortlessly. It will just be flowing into you. Because this realization is so strong. And it overrides everything. I feel like this acceptance, I would replace this word with peace, calmness, silence, not feeling triggered, not feeling friction, not being scared, not even feeling anything that you feel like you have to accept it, because nothing will truly bother you or trigger you. Like it's just so calm. I also suddenly am tapping into the physical aspect of your reading. There is something about literal physical healing here. You might have been struggling with some kind of chronicle, or for some of you it's nothing chronicle. Maybe just recently you have been feeling like you are constantly sick, or you constantly feel nauseous and you just can't figure out why, because you have changed nothing in your external life. And you might figure out it was just because you carried a wrong set of beliefs regarding something, and it just had to be flushed away. And as soon as this energy is being removed from your body, mind, and spirit, all your physical problems will be erased as well. I can't promise all of them, but there is something that's a lot in the center of your attention, or has been currently, at least, or recently. Like something in your body became more and more obvious to you that there's something wrong. And you will soon figure out why your body was doing that and what your body was trying to tell you. And that it was very psychosomatic. Okay, I'm gonna pull some health and lifestyle cards for you. Kidney, apple, cold, sleep, gift, treat yourself. I want one more. Virus. And the bottom of the deck, calcium. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.